going to this year.
I want the cherry blossoms, honestly.
Yeah, them shit so quick than a motherfucker.
In a couple hours, Deontay's gonna get him a pair of foams. I can feel it. He's gonna get him a pair because the Reds I think dropped this year and the Coppers. He gonna get one. Watch.
Yeah,
I got faith in my nigga. He about to change the game on. Watch this shit.
I'll pass.
Think like nigga, these shit's comfortable as fuck.
You catch me in a pair of wallabies before you see that motherfucker on.
Yeah,
Derek will be hype though.
Derek.
That's that's nasty work.
Rico be too hype.
Here you pay. I'm like the fuck out of here.
Rico gonna leave a comment. Them the hardest wallabies out. Okay, Derek. All right.
Hopefully the do-rag two-tone wallabies. Them shit that had the two colors on the side.
Yeah.
God, I hated them shit.
I mean,
bro, you ain't Ghostface Killer.
Dog, it don't even matter. If you had the wallabies with the two with half white, half blue, you are a fucking psychopath. That's
the Clarks still sell though.
The same psychopath that was eating them school burgers on the fake Hawaiian road.
Wasn't even real brand. Wrapped up all warm and warm. This shit is nasty as fuck. I hate
That's just like I was telling motherfuckers, you a real psycho if you the type of motherfucker. Who the fuck wakes up and says, damn, I'm thirsty. I want a ginger ale. You got to be a psychopath to do something.
I like ginger ale.
I'm not drinking that first thing in the morning though.
Nah, hell no.
If you ain't fucking hungover, who the fuck just wants to drink a ginger ale? You a sick motherfucker if you do that.
You know, in a black house, ginger ale is like all medicine. That's for everything.
Yeah, it's like Robitussin.
Yeah, that's all Robitussin.
That's next to the crackers. That should be crazy. But yeah, man. Yeah.
Come to find out, ain't no ginger in that
ginger
shit.
ale is. You're a different breed.
All that shit is tan soda. That shit ain't got no drop of ginger in that shit.
Coming in there. Off the wake up though, not even a stretch. You just let me get the Seagrams. Like, yo,
I'm thirsty. I need some Canada Dry ginger ale.
Seagrams is ass.
And when they say Canada, it's like
I say you drink Seagrams, but we're talking about the psychopath that drinks Seagrams.
Psychopath drinking Seagrams 7 in the morning.
I can't even pronounce that shit. What's the one that starts with an S? I can't even pronounce that shit.
Like, hold up, dog. He was 7 Seagrams. What? Hey, yo, it's too early for that shit. That's OD. But
they was hustling the hell out. You know they make ginger and gin.
Doubling up in the market.
Yeah, you can get fucked up and feel better in the morning.
Yeah. I know y'all probably ain't had this. I don't know if you had it out there at Arkansas court, but did y'all ever
what
have
the fuck, bro? Been there like 40 years, dog. God damn, dog.
Okay,
hey, look, bro, we ain't doing no drag in the day.
I wasn't, bro. I was really about to say so. You old bitch, let me pull up, dog.
Say that shit for Floyd.
Dog, hey yo. I was.
He ain't watching anyway, so it don't make no difference.
Burners, have you ever had Burner soda? The ginger ale cream joint, Burners. See, that's what I was asking a real question.
That's some up north. That's like upper Midwest.
Only in the bodega you gonna get that.
Yeah, in Arkansas, you might get some Fuego. What's that shit? That nasty shit to start with an F? That ain't number. Who? What's that shit to start with an F?
Fuego.
Yeah, that shit. That fucking bubbly Kool-Aid. Yeah, that shit. That's about as good as you get in Helena.
That's sponsored by Future.
That was Fuego.
Allegedly.
Sugar water purple.
Where I'm from. Shit, if you find a goddamn Sprite, you lucky. The motherfuckers got all off brands. I told y'all shit. It ain't but one real road in Helena.
They got that mountain lion in that bitch, huh?
Dr. Thunder, that's crazy.
That shit might not even be that. That shit just says green.
What?
Yeah. What is this at? That's the name of the bro. Helena.
That store.
I told y'all. Bro, where I'm from, Kmart is like the biggest shit in the whole goddamn city.
And they closed all them, didn't they?
All the Kmart's are closed, nigga. That's just like telling nigga in 2025 they going to part of the city. They closing all the motherfuckers.
That's my point.
There's a Blockbuster that's still left out here in these.
Yeah, it's one. It's one still in America. One.
Yeah.
Bro,
I don't know who the fuck lives.
Them niggas got a regular Walmart and they act like that's a whole shopping center.
That's a trap right there. Everybody go to that's a club.
Yeah. There's still dirt roads where I'm from in the city.
We need to boost the economic situation in Arkansas. Clearly, this is what this all leads to.
ASAP.
So yeah,
Bro,
the
you can buy
governor,
5,000.
senator,
Bro, no
lock
bullshit.
in,
You can
please.
probably buy a 5,000 square foot house in Arkansas for like 120,000.
I'm moving to Arkansas. No, you probably killed
Dead ass, bro.
What's the rent for that? About $400 a month.
Hell yeah, I'd be hyped
Yeah.
as fuck.
Bro, to get to the city where I'm from, you just make a turn. It ain't even an exit. It's like turning on the fucking whole street.
Damn, one way in, one way out is some scary ass shit.
Yeah. And matter of fact,
That
when you turn in, it's just a big ass circle. It's a big ass circle to go through Helena to West Helena, back the fuck out to the interstate. You out.
That's that Sunday.
The whole city is a cold stack.
Dog,
Pretty
that's
much.
crazy. For one of them little medians with the trees in the middle, that's crazy. That's the whole city. That's some wicked shit.
Yeah. Like the city where I'm from, about the size of Churchill. The entire Churchill is about the size of the entire city. Yeah.
Y'all probably got some good ass soul food spots at that motherfucker.
Oh hell yeah, motherfuckers fat than a motherfucker there though. Niggas eat good.
I ain't say all that. God damn.
Okay, back to the body shaming. Okay, all right.
The restaurants are phenomenal.
Everybody big in Arkansas under the bus.
Yeah. Hey, the restaurants are special. If you like soul food, oh, you gonna eat great.
This nigga just said it.
You went straight to the body shaming.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
We ain't doing all that. You a wild nigga.
Hey, look. Hey.
No wasting no time.
Hey,
Shit on
that's
somebody,
right.
you all right, next topic. Damn. No remorse.
They know.
They know.
They know.
Hello.
But yeah, man, we gotta go over these football scores from this past week. Thank God we put it off. Jesus Christ!
Thank God.
You
Nigga, I was whooping their ass.
Put up 40. What are you doing?
Nigga,
It was 40 to like 21 for like majority. Bro, they scored them last couple touchdowns.
They were winning. The 49ers scored on every drive for the first 4 drives.
Y'all was in a shootout.
Then we're down. Then they gave up 40.
It was like 4 possessions between both teams before incompletion happened.
We wouldn't say shit.
So let's start there.
Well, I mean, I had
Monday night and work our way back.
Let's start at Monday night.
Started the Monday night game where we almost fucking lost.
49ers came to play. They won't fucking around with y'all. They tried to show that NFC Championship game last year wasn't no fluke. Even with half their roster being injured, they feel they can still beat y'all.
They was very inspired.
Hey, Craig. Hell yeah, nigga.
They was scrapping out there, pushing motherfuckers into the stands and shit. When they was
they was fired
it was
up.
real spicy out there.
It had a playoff environment to it, for real.
For a team that's dead in the fucking water and another team that's fighting for their life for the #1 seed.
But I think Detroit needed that though, because next week gonna be the same type of deal.
Hell yeah, we needed that. We needed that regardless of what, because next week probably I don't think we're gonna win next week, unfortunately.
I told you, I got you know where I'm going with it next week.
Because if y'all lose, that dropped y'all to 5th.
Yeah, that's what it basically is. Winners #1, losers 5.
On the road for the whole playoffs.
I would rather play who we play first? Washington.
No, Washington.
Washington get that first round bye.
Washington will be 6 or 7.
So Washington be 6. We play the Rams. Oh hell.
You'll be playing the Rams.
No, we played no.
The Rams is 3.
You'll
be playing Tampa. You'll be playing Tampa.
You'll be playing Tampa.
Because Washington beating Atlanta. Atlanta don't control their destiny anymore. So now Atlanta will have to win next week, and Tampa would have to lose for them to make it.
Yeah.
So in other words, Tampa.
As of right now, we play the Commanders.
Yeah.
So, but if we lose, we drop the 4.
So who's the 7th seed? Because y'all are 3 right now, right?
Green Bay's automatically 7.
Okay, Green Bay 7. Okay.
Green Bay 7. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it's just all about placement. You know what I'm saying? Seeding right now with the NFC. Well, both seeds on conferences actually all gonna come down to seeding and shit. Some people locked in where they at. Some people can still move.
We know who ain't gonna do shit in the playoffs. I'll tell you that.
Houston, Texas.
Monday. That's
goddamn right.
So whoever got. So if I'm Pittsburgh or the Chargers, I want that 5. That's a guaranteed win.
Yeah, a lot of people shooting for that 5.
Luckily, we do play Detroit next week.
You are Detroit. You play in Detroit.
We play in Detroit. Yeah, we play in Detroit. So luckily, we got that home game. We really, I don't think we lost a game in Detroit this year.
I brought it up. We talked about it before when y'all start having the injuries. I said Glenn gonna have to figure out how to do something else besides play man, but I don't see him doing it unless everybody's back healthy. I know everybody probably try to get back in time, at least probably next week or for the postseason. But yeah, you're gonna need all reinforcements because y'all
get anybody back or anybody on the kind of like the cusp of coming back.
They say Montgomery is a chance, and Hutchinson, if y'all make the Super Bowl, he'll be there for that.
Okay.
Like, y'all got a whole D-line, whole linebacking core, and a whole secondary out.
Yeah. You're going to have to put Sewell on defense out this moment.
If you need some help, we got Cheeks McAss out there for you.
Not put that nigga on our team.
You can always pick up Ezekiel Elliott.
They don't They'd rather run Gibbs every play before they sign Ezekiel Elliott.
Right. Yeah.
Every single play through the ground to hell.
Like, I'm tripping off that shit. They cut the man talking about so we can get on the playoff roster. I'm like, who the fuck in the playoffs gonna pick him up?
Somebody will.
He'll go to Philly.
Yeah, somebody will.
To what? Punt coverage?
Huh?
Look at us in the
They're gonna sign him to be a gunner.
He'll be on that motherfucking roster. He'll do anything to goddamn get a
chance. Buffalo.
He gonna get on that motherfucking roster with Philly and to be doing pods next year with no and ain't gonna get picked up by nobody else. That's what he gonna do.
You said man gonna be doing pods. You what he Paul George? He got more podcast episodes than actual games played.
That's what's about to happen. If he after the Super Bowl, he gonna retire if he would have won the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah, shit, he might retire regardless. That shit, if the gig is up.
He'll get a Super Bowl ring and retire.
Well, shit.
29 at 29.
He might want to just not get a Super Bowl and come join us, because he ain't finna get no ring no matter where you go.
I thought you was on the free agent market. Who is us?
The podcast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What? I cleared waivers and every goddamn thing. I'm good. Shit.
Who the fuck is us?
I'm changing tires for the bandwagon now. I'm about to hop on.
Where you at now? You going to Pittsburgh? Yeah, you going to Pittsburgh.
No, I'm going to goddamn Kansas City. They 3-peat. I'm about to be a stone cold bandwagoner.
This nigga just jumped on all dick. God damn.
Whoa.
Oh, nigga, you just jumped right on it.
Nah, hell nah. No combs over here, buddy.
Let me hop on that bit of 3-peat.
No Diddy's on this side of the river. No.
You know y'all won again.
Nah.
I'm home.
Back to the game, gentlemen. Back to the game.
Meek Mills live in Philly.
All right, so what? Kansas City beat Pittsburgh. That was on Wednesday of last week.
We talked about that already. I thought we talked about that on the last episode. The shit that already. So we go on Sunday.
Indiana lost to the Giants.
Let's get into this.
Oh, can I go first?
Go ahead.
All right, know where you going.
That's from your division. So
the Giants just did the dumbest shit and the best shit at the same time. One, you knocked the Colts out of playoff contention or having a chance to go. You know I hate the Colts. And then you fucked your own self up out of getting a fucking quarterback in the fucking draft. Because now you done won, shot you down to 4 in the draft. Jacksonville beating us sends us from 4 to 2. And New England and us, I have the same record, but we beat New England. So New England has number 1 pick. New England does not need a quarterback. Yeah. So we know who's going number 1. Travis Hunter's going to end up in New England. Yep. Then we can get our fucking quarterback of the future.
Y'all got him.
If y'all pick a lineman or some shit, you'll be mad.
This draft does not have the lineman. You know, most of these linemen in college are going to end up playing guard anyway this year. We getting a quarterback or we going edge rusher. But I believe we're going to take a quarterback unless we trade down. If somebody offers us like multiple picks, then we'll probably take that. and maybe tank out next year too and have a chance to get Arch Manning. But
y'all gonna trade down because I think the team that's gonna call y'all is gonna be Vegas.
the Giants or the Raiders.
I think the Raiders. I think honestly, fuck the Giants. Y'all not gonna trade them. They don't have nothing worth trading for.
We know they're gonna still be ass. They'll still be ass. And if they give us a first round next year, we'd be picking in the top 5 again. Even if we get better, we have our own pick, and then we have their pick in the top 5.
Yeah.
So,
like, I think Vegas would be the first ones to call y'all. The Giants should call y'all, but I think because Vegas is going to end up at like 8.
They're already at like 7. They're like 7 or 8, right?
More than likely, Cam Ward and Shedeur will be gone, so they're going to be the team that's going to have to trade up. The Giants at 4 can still get one. They might not get Shedeur; they'll get Cam.
Yeah, because Jacksonville will be Cleveland's 3 is. Yeah. Yes, New Giants, Titans, Cleveland. I believe Jacksonville, then the Giants, or is it Giants and then Jacksonville?
Oh, then the Giants would be calling. If Cleveland's ahead of them, Cleveland's probably going to be the other team that takes a quarterback. Even though they're talking about keeping Deshaun Watson, just restructuring his contract so he's not getting paid so much money up. But
it'll just be on the back end some more or whatever. But
yeah.
You know how to restructure.
They're honestly trying not. It sounds like Cleveland's trying not to take a quarterback.
Hey, they could be in the Kirk Cousins sweepstakes if he gets cut. You ain't gonna have to pay Kirk for like $1 million, like the Russ situation, and he can still be your bridge guy.
Yeah.
If I'm the Giants, that's the guy who you should call.
Who?
Shit, he might end up with the Jets because Aaron Rodgers might be here with us too if he ain't with Pat McAfee.
Hell yeah.
Oh, he's definitely gonna pick Pat.
I don't know.
He ain't picking nobody else. Goddamn it.
He threw a little subliminal out there shouting out Tennessee and all that because he got a house out there and shit and no state taxes and shit. I guess he think if we go get him, we can go get that edge rusher with the second pick and he be the bridge guy. I don't know, but I don't think I want to go down that road with Aaron Rodgers.
But see this washed ass the fuck down.
When your defense give up 45 points
to the fucking Giants,
to Drew Lock.
Drew Lock changed the course of history with that game.
Like,
that's insane.
You gotta really, you should be wanting everybody fired. Like, because that's just insane. Like, because we talked about that game, we was like, yeah, the coach should definitely take that.
Yeah, I even picked the Colts defense up in fantasy, and they gave me -4 points. I should have kept the Vikings, but I didn't want to have the Vikings cancel out Josh Jacobs, so I benched them, and it ended up costing me a fantasy championship. I played the Vikings. I win by 3 instead of losing by 6. It was a 9-point swing with that.
I think giving away, because I've seen a lot of in New York they got different radio stations that talk about the team and stuff like that. I've been seeing a lot of those shows doing a lot of damage control, talking about a first round pick doesn't automatically mean you're gonna find your franchise guy. It's like that didn't mean you have to give it away.
Yeah.
Like, you could have held on to it. You might have did another plan, but then you could have got more out of that first and traded with somebody
down.
who wanted the first.
Yeah, trade down, get some more picks.
So
the Belichick method.
It's more it's more than just drafting Shedeur or Cam. So it's like you didn't assist yourself in building a whole new and rebuilding fully from what you have. And it's like, this is why I'm always clowning for the Saquon clip. Because you're still those people. So we can't be paying.
You did him a favor.
Right. He revitalized his career. So,
bro, he's gonna thank you in his Hall of Fame speech for letting him go.
And I'm like, it's just because they're trying to, and it's like, okay, if it was, because I feel like it was a thing where it was like, look, if Dabo win this game, we'll keep Dabo. That's what it feel like. And it's like, if you think Dabo was the main thing wrong with your team, that's a whole nother conversation.
This is why you're in the position you're in if you thought he was the problem.
Yeah. And I'm like, I don't know. You look at New York and you look at the Jets and them, and you're like, y'all are going like goofy for goofy right now. Like it's really weird.
I wanted to let you finish what you were saying because what he said. Sorry, speaking of thinking somebody was the problem, we can go to the Jets game after this.
I was about to say that because that's the next game on the list, but that was. So go ahead.
Speaking of thinking somebody's the problem, Rob Saleh is not looking like the problem right now.
It ain't Aaron Rodgers either because that defense that was supposed to be so great getting shredded.
They got beat 40-14.
Did you not see Aaron Rodgers QBR? He had a 7.
He's just as bad. He's playing just as bad as Daniel Jones.
QBR is from 0 to 100, and 100 being the best. He had a 7. So what is that defense?
The reason why I say that is they consider the Jets defense a Super Bowl caliber defense.
That fell off a cliff once the coach was fired.
They didn't do shit last year either.
The fucking
forgot they were 4-12 last year.
You were talking about fell off. They were still decent while they still had their coach. Once their coach was fired, these niggas might as well put us 4 and 5 strangers out on the field. Then we can play better defense.
Yeah, you can see that the Jets defense checked out on them. So it's like
that Super Bowl, but we got to think about where that's coming from. There's people like Greeny, who's a Jets fan, who works at ESPN, the mothership. So that's where and it's Jets fans that was hyping too because they was excited.
No, a lot of outlets had their defense. They had questions about the offense and of course Aaron Rodgers.
I believe
being cooked.
They slowly but surely went away from the questions about the offense because they said, well, he got Mike Williams, he got Lazard, who's a guy he's familiar with, Breece Hall. You know how they do.
Yeah, throw a bunch of random names.
So they slowly but surely pushed them in that Super Bowl contender talk. And I was like, bro, they've never been to the playoffs with this roster. Why are we talking about Super Bowl? Let them get to the playoffs and win one.
They felt they were a quarterback
a winning record.
And I think
they thought Zach Wilson was holding them back.
And I think that's the mistake they made was hyping. Everybody ain't a quarterback away just because they ain't got a quarterback. It's like you have weapons, but your O-line wasn't good yet.
Still ain't. They gave up on that Mekhi Becton kid. He's kicking ass in Philly.
Bro, they should have never gave up on him. But they
should have moved him to guard like a smart team does.
Side note, I hope they continue to keep tricking this up because Garrett Wilson.
Yeah, he said if Aaron Rodgers comes back, get me the fuck up out of here.
Sir, we'll be on the phone. Don't worry. We'll get you out of there.
Did y'all see the Instagram post where somebody was telling him he was like, pay that man T. Higgins, and then somebody told him, he said, tell that man come to the Jets. He said, I will not be doing that.
He literally said it like that. I will not be doing that.
That's crazy. Goddamn Jets.
Bruh, both of these teams, bruh, it's just like it's New York sports in a nutshell outside of the Knicks.
The Knicks just got fixed
in hockey.
Yeah, the Knicks just got fixed.
Yeah, the Knicks just got, and I can exclude the Yankees, but we sent them home with a L. So, but they went to the World Series at least. They went to the World Series. So, but outside of that, it's rough out there for them.
New York football is terrible.
Next game, gentlemen.
Yeah, we got
Kiki Barber sound like a smart person now.
Tank job that would happen. Titans versus Jacksonville.
Tank job went through. I told y'all. The man above me kept trying to say we're gonna do this and that against Jacksonville. I'm like, bro, no, the Tank job is in. We getting as close to that number 1 pick as we can get.
Yeah, the fix is in. You got it. Y'all probably get the 2. Y'all can get the 2.
The only shit. Who did New England play this week, man? Do they play the Buffalo again? They play Buffalo again, don't it? And Buffalo not playing nobody.
Let me see.
Let's go, Patriots.
Miami got the Jets.
Well, Miami, they still trying to get in the playoffs. So the Jets, I ain't nobody worrying about that. I'm just saying, New England wins and we lose to the Texans, which we're going to do, because we're going to go out there. We're wearing our Houston jerseys for this game, so that's going to make them want to play for real. So y'all come out here and whoop our ass, and New England pulls off the upset. Number 1 pick.
Hey, look,
I'm gonna tell you this.
Don't get mad if the Houston lay an egg on your ass.
I said, y'all get the number 1 pick. They're gonna be who y'all should get. They're gonna run that through the ground for the next 4
Bro,
months. Who y'all should
Will
be.
Levis should
Like
be packing his shit. Y'all get the number 1 pick.
The Shador Cam like debate is gonna be outlandish.
They should Will let all the
And
Will
then we'll
Levis
throw a
on the
monkey wrench in
market.
the game and draft Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
We'll throw a monkey wrench in the game.
Honestly, that's the pick.
That would be crazy.
I think y'all should do that.
I wouldn't be mad.
You pair him with motherfucking old boy that y'all got from Kansas City. Travis Henry. Taking Travis.
You talking about actually playing him at corner in NFL instead of wide receiver?
Hell yeah. He's a Hall of Fame corner. Yeah. And then go get T. Higgins, and you can still play Travis on offense, but you got other pieces around him too. But he's a lock your ass down corner. Who you gonna throw to? It's getting intercepted no matter which corner you pick.
Hey, I like these conversations, but
you know what I'm saying?
That's for later on. But the tank job is in, sir. I just wanted to tell y'all. I said it. The tank job's in. We're gonna be signing random dudes. Cheeks McAss is out there. Yeah, we making it happen. The rebuild is almost done. Now this draft we got to nail this draft and free agency, and we can be right back where we used to be.
And his cousins Buns McCheeks, yo.
When you look at your division,
you said Kirk Cousins McCheeks. Oh, my bad.
Buns.
When you look at
the AFC, sorry, Atlanta.
AFC
South, yes.
Outside of Houston, who's they
won a division by default.
They're trying to get better. They were active last year in free agency, so you can expect them to still be active. Outside of them, it's like
the Jags are the Jags and the Colts are the Colts.
Those two teams are like this close to probably firing their coaches. So it's like this is when you can say, okay, we could leap a few years of a rebuild if we get this draft right with all what we already have. But yeah, man, the draft gonna be interesting.
Yeah. Trash bowl game, Vegas versus the Saints versus New Orleans.
That was an easy pick for the Raiders because I said there's no fucking way the Saints can win with no quarterback, no running back, no wide receiver, no defense. Yeah, you might as well just give it up.
And they refused to rebuild. Speaking of rebuilding, they refused to. So, well, they got Spencer Rattler, so that might be the rebuild.
The move
there.
Tampa Bay beat the dog shit out of the Panthers.
Damn, we thought the Panthers was gonna at least give them a game. Yeah, it started out that way, and Baker said, "I got incentives to make," and threw for 5 fucking touchdowns on the motherfucker.
Yeah, you died. Beat the shit out of the
Is Cleveland the worst spot to go to be a quarterback? Because Mayfield has looked real good since he's left the motherfuckers. Hey. Maybe Deshaun Watson should want to get cut so he can go somewhere else and he might be the old Deshaun Watson again.
Be his old self. I don't know, bro. We have a fucking we can have a whole show debate about which place is the worst place for a quarterback. Because Geno Smith, he's been up and down this year, but since he got the fuck away from the Jets, he looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Fucking
Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold got the fuck away from the Jets. He looks pretty damn good. And he's about to earn himself a lot of money if he gets this number 1 seed.
He about to get that 50 bag.
Goddamn Jets. Jesus.
Yeah, like Cleveland and the Jets.
The Giants.
People gonna die.
On some real shit. That's about it. They like the NFL Siberia.
Carolina's in there too, because I look at it like this.
They used to be us, but you know.
You had a quarterback. Y'all couldn't get the whole thing together.
Yeah,
you had Stafford, you had Megatron, and you had Sue. You had pieces. You just couldn't get it all together. Like he said, you couldn't get the rest of the shit right because of upstairs.
Yeah, we had.
And then the Madden curse got Megatron that 1 year. He broke the receiving record, but the nigga scored 1 touchdown in the entire season. So
who was it? Matt Millen? Wasn't that the guy that fucked y'all over for like 6 years of mediocrity?
Matt Millen was there for a while. Then it was somebody else, and he was.
Yeah, we went 0-16 and 1-15. So I'll never forget that. But I still love my team though. We got the food court. We left the food court, baby. We back in the motherfucking game.
The infamous food court. Yeah. What y'all serving up in that motherfucker? What you saying? You going to the piece of plate?
The school lunches, nigga. Flounders burgers. Can't get a super donut out that motherfucker.
Bro, I got to somebody's house. They had that Flounders burgers in their freezer, bro. They had the orange box in there. I was like, yo, this is crazy. We were just talking about this, and I see this in somebody's shit.
Where was you at? Who house was this?
I'm not gonna say no names. I'm not.
You said you was full after that too, huh? It's like I'm good. I'm full. I already ate. I ain't hungry.
I'll have this water. I'm stuffed.
Let me get a ginger ale. Runs down this spit.
This is trying to get a ginger ale.
Yeah.
So the fucking ain't.
I'll take a Seagram's early in the morning. Next game, another BTA game. Philly just said, "Look, Dallas,
hey,
the fuck out the way."
Kenny Pickett still ain't good, but
the
third string, he was slinging it. He was throwing dots. I was like, where they found this dude?
That dude look like I'm about to earn me a job out this bitch.
Yeah, he like I'm about to be quarterback too.
He about to be Matt Flynn, go crazy in the last week of the season to get a contract somewhere else and never hear his name ever again.
Yeah.
He gonna definitely
get cut.
Get a deal. Somebody,
hey, take this 40 million. Never mind. Give us that back. Never mind.
You could take 25 of it now. Get the fuck out of here.
Finals keepers. You paid me already. Keeping it.
But
I'm gonna make your team look like some ass cheap. I'm gonna keep this money though.
Barkley hit the 2K.
Now he's shooting for the record to break the record against his old team. He needs 101 yards to do it.
Hold on, that's all he needs.
He needs 101,
and he breaks the record.
235 on them niggas.
That was because I was talking to a couple of Philly fan. He said, "Man, I say this: if you're gonna play, if try to give him a chance to break the record, let him run. Give him first 10, 15 touches. If you can't do it in that, take him out. Don't let nobody get hurt. Get ready for this playoff run."
I agree with that.
Look,
you don't want to lose them. You already got this weird thing going on with Jalen, so
just stick with the game plan. If it come in the midst of the game plan, like I wouldn't force feed him the ball. Just play it in the context of the game.
I think it'd be better, honestly. I think it'd be better if they just gave him like 40 touches.
God damn, bro! I understand you're a Detroit fan, but shit.
Oh, okay.
But see, here's the thing though. If he breaks a long one, if he breaks one early, like if he breaks one with like 40 or 50 early, and he's like within range, then go ahead. But if it's like he got 10 carries on like 20 yards, fuck that shit, bro. Come on in the house.
If he breaks the first 100 yards, let him keep going. Give him 40 more touches. Let him keep going. Let him keep grinding pound, baby. Control it. Look, control the ball, control the game.
I'm trying to fucking spice this bitch up with a goddamn.
All right, Rex Ryan with the guest appearance.
Don't try to act like you trying to talk like Howie Long and shit on Fox. Nah, man. Fuck that shit.
Give Saquon the ball. Give him 4. He needs 40 touches. This is his time now. Let him shine. Let him shine.
So we will not have any Saquon hate going on this Sunday.
I love Saquon, but I need some things to happen. All right, we injured players. Everybody's healthy as fuck. We out here.
Everybody ain't that healthy, but I feel.
Ain't nobody hurt as they are.
Yeah. Everybody ain't hurt as y'all.
You just got dudes that ain't coming back. They got dudes that's pending.
We out there on the defense with a full cane and wheelchairs, electric Jones.
Hey.
I was like, God,
you got a nigga out there with the electric bed, the one that motherfucker like.
That's what I'm sit up.
Sit up.
Transform into a chair.
Nigga, a linebacker. You like what the? Miami and Cleveland. Miami. Well, I don't think there was no.
I thought Cleveland would win that game because Tua won't playing, but they played like some ass in the beginning, but they ended up pulling away. Fuck my parlay.
Terrible. I'm gonna just say that.
You say what?
DTR, the quarterback that played for the Cleveland, he's terrible. Shouldn't even be on the roster. He's terrible.
He won't be. Next week is last game of his career.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be full string somewhere.
UFL.
Well,
damn,
that'll work.
That Canada.
Hey. No, that's spring ball. That's the Rock League.
You know what? That's rough. To all my Green Bay fans, fuck you very much. I just want to say that right now. You bitches had one job.
I'm not talking to the Green. I'm not even talking to the Green Bay.
I don't know why you thought they had a chance, bro.
I'm talking to the Green Bay fans. You hoes.
The Vikings was blowing them people out the first game. They let them come back and made it interesting in the end.
Yep.
Vikings put a foot in their ass again, and they had to do all that and go for 2 and shit just to make it look presentable. And the Vikings still covered the spread.
Yep.
I would like to say I had the Vikings winning, so
I had them winning too, but I was hoping that if I picked them,
no, you wanted the Packers to win.
No, I wanted the Packers to win, but I said I'm gonna pick Minnesota because hopefully that was the
He wanted his reverse psychology to work.
Shit.
That only works in Atlanta. That only works for Atlanta. That don't work for the rest of the league.
This was the McVay Bowl. Side note, this was the McVay Bowl. Yeah.
Green Bay fans, go fuck yourself.
LaFleur is a former, OC of us, and KOC is a former OC. Shout out to KOC. Holding down. I appreciate you.
One job. You can win everywhere else. You can't win our division, you dumb fucks. I hate you niggas, man.
So to get a little bit further in woodwork,
take it easy.
Yeah.
Nah,
the Vikings,
fuck that. They hit one
game plan
job.
was on point. I mean, offensive, defense, it was clicking. The thing about Green Bay, Jordan Love has a problem with man coverage, so that's why Flores went heavy man in this game. He's like 34th in dropbacks of all quarterbacks in the league. He's like 34th when dealing with man. So yeah, they really.
This is where you need that proven number 1 receiver. Yeah, you got a bunch of number 2s and 3s, but number 1 changes that.
I think even with I'll get to that because they didn't have Watson.
But Watson ain't even their number 1. He was I was saying Jalen Reed ain't no number 1. Romeo Dobbs damn sure ain't no number 1.
So
yeah,
they didn't have Watson.
Keith, all them dudes.
So I think it made it look even worse.
Yeah, because they couldn't stretch the field.
Watson played, but nah, they don't have, like you said, they don't have a number 1. They may go out, they might swing for one in the draft, but
they should swing for T. Higgins.
No, they shouldn't.
They don't be spending money like that though.
Yeah, no, they shouldn't.
Yeah, that's the problem. But see, here's another thing. They have 2 very good tight ends, but they only seem to want to use them one at a time. Both of their tight ends are good. Attack the middle.
They should trade.
God damn it,
Jordan Love to the Titans. Let's go.
All right.
And you just saying shit just to say it. You could just be just saying shit just to say it.
I would say that's the reason why I think they need to, find that number 1 because they can't. The guys they got can't separate. Like even if they had Watson, I don't think he would have been able to separate either. That's why, man.
Not with that Minnesota defense. No, not with them.
So they didn't have Jair, so I know you can't leave that out. But
he wouldn't have did shit against Jefferson. He might have slowed down Addison.
We got a spot for you, T. Higgins, even though Jameson Williams is crazy with it. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't got no money. You ain't gonna have no money for that man.
Hey, come get a bowl, baby. Come get this ring, though. Take less money, come get a ring, and then take your ass on somewhere.
I think Flores ran man coverage 85%. I don't know if that's like a normal thing that most, but yeah, he did like 85, especially on third down. So yeah, they were not letting up on that. So
I think he's getting fucked over. I think Tua and his crying about Flores coached him when he had him is scarring him from being a head coach again.
He
should look what he's doing.
He probably
I mean, I think I think some people gonna have to turn down some jobs for him to get one.
I wouldn't say that. I think depending on how far they go, I think he'll be getting some calls. He's from the Belichick tree. You know how that go. So that already he's a Belichick guy.
All honesty though, Sean, that Belichick tree is some shit. In all honesty, there's only one guy that actually did some from that Belichick tree, and that was fucking Mike Vrabel.
Agreed. That don't mean it's good at all. I hate most of them on the tree except Flores, but that's still like a selling point. So they'll because they brought it up in this game. They brought it up all the time in this game. He's like, he's a Belichick guy. So now we want to talk about being a Belichick guy when he couldn't get a job after being fired from Miami. I get it. But yeah, I think he'll be because they look good this year, and he's part of that reason. You look at his defense; it ain't a lot of names there outside of Gilly. So, but yeah, this game was His game
And
said a lot.
who was he?
Said a
He was
lot.
what? He was with the Steelers, wasn't he? The year
Yeah,
year
he was a
before.
linebacker coach. He still should have kept him, but that's a But
Well,
I ain't in charge.
and then the last game we had was Atlanta did their job to be Atlanta, which who they are. Court's real team got beat by Washington 3-24.
Can we talk
Who?
about this?
Absolutely.
I don't know what Rob was thinking.
Trying to get Court back.
Maybe
That ain't the way.
That him not taking that time out.
Come on home, babe.
I don't know. Now
Our
Yeah.
tech
I was
guys,
thinking-
our tech guy had to check my microphone, make sure it was straight.
But yeah, he's an
He
engineer.
looking at. He focused on that joint too. So you just ain't gonna speak. You just gonna look at it.
I mean, you can speak. I mean, if you want.
He threw his
Yeah,
hand
I'm
up.
out.
Waiting.
I'm
He's
out.
gonna test,
Peace.
he's gonna test it real quick. He just had to do a little quick little breathe on it.
Yeah.
Yep. It's working good. He just walked. That's all he needed. You know what I mean?
This guy makes things happen, y'all. He makes
That's
things
what
happen.
he do. That's what he do.
I think
Beast mode, yo.
I appreciate the Commanders coming through. Appreciate y'all. And if
The
we
way
get to
they
see
started
our
out, now they started out a little shaky, and it made me hit
first-
that cash out button, and then it made me feel like an asshole when they came back and won that bitch in fucking overtime.
early on, the Falcons was running the ball.
It's funny how that helps.
They had a 68% success rate running the ball in the first half, and then in the second half said, "We're done doing that."
Hey,
Damn it.
Sean.
I
Quick
remember
question.
another game in which that happened.
Didn't it happen in the Super Bowl?
Yeah, damn it.
Okay, never mind. Just want to put that out there.
Wasn't
They
that
were
Shanahan? Wasn't that
it was
Shanahan
23,
that was the
right?
offensive coordinator?
28-3, right? Okay, never mind.
I thought, yeah. See, funny how that happens.
So one thing that I would say about Raheem, he was our former DC, and you will hear that all the time when you watch an Atlanta game. You know, Super Bowl winning defensive coordinator. Let me get it. Let me put this in. When you have Aaron Donald and Jalen Ramsey, and a lot of other solid D. Will and all them, it makes up for a lot of your little flaws. Because I think you saw his the stuff that I know he does it as a head coach, and he's not good in situational stuff. And you could see it in this game, and
Why got fired in Tampa?
it's like, and I could see it. I say he still does this stuff, but anyway, yeah, they went away from the run, and I think they put too much on Penix to try to. He was making some plays though.
He did. He made some passes, and that last one that tied the game up was a
He
nice
had
one.
a Kyle Pitts sighting that ain't normal, so that's like seeing.
You talking about a guy that fell off a fucking cliff?
Yeah.
You got to get on the cliff first.
He did the rookie year.
Yeah, he was good the rookie year, but they went and got Drake London right after that. So
And then what?
Another average ass dude.
And Arthur
But,
Smith just didn't use him like talking about. And
we didn't. This just made me think about something. We forgot to bring this up. Amari Cooper caught a touchdown in that Bills game.
oh shit, he did. We did have the Amari Cooper sighting this week. Because Gary, you were saying, ain't this the week now? It's been about 6 weeks. I was like, we're not surprised if it doesn't. But he did catch a touchdown.
He caught a tutty. So
So did.
the sighting of Kyle Pitts made me think of that. But yeah. What else? What else happened? But yeah, I think with Penix, man, this is second game, but I would like to see him work on some things because he got the throws, but he got to work on that touch. And
It should have been a 16th game.
once they stopped running the ball, then the commander said we'll run the ball, and
mainly it was fucking Jaden Daniels
and it was
doing it.
Jaden Daniels just scrambling, making plays. So he gave away a
Looking
gift
silky.
though. Gave away a gift, so that it didn't cost them because they ended up pulling it off. But they had some terrible holding calls in this game too. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit was nasty work. Like, I felt like they was against us. I ain't gonna lie. It's like, oh, y'all doing this because this game means a lot for us. But it's okay because they still pulled it off. But Yeah, Falcons. Zach Robinson. I gotta tighten up.
Zach Robinson. Didn't he play quarterback for somebody?
Nah. He was one of the assistants on our staff. That's it.
But I think he was it Penn State or Oregon State? I know he played quarterback somewhere.
He might have.
Because he's kind of young.
I know.
Yeah, he ain't do shit then, so it makes sense for you to only remember as the coordinator. Yeah, it's fucking Atlanta, boy. They keep finding a way to be average.
But yeah, and Cliff, he was countering that pressure, man. He found a way to. They went with the run and started to take away from some of those pressure, simulated pressure that the Falcons was doing because they was getting.
Hey, did you know that Zacchaeus dude for Washington played with Atlanta last year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, damn! The same guy that was killing that defense all game long should have been on your team still. But hey! I just work here. I don't.
Them niggas
Hey,
lost.
man.
They was up 23 at the half. Fuck them niggas. Anyway, any final words about this? What last week of football, fellas?
It's gonna be some more BTAs this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Mainly because a lot of teams ain't gonna play people.
There's a lot of people that are gonna play. A lot of teams got certain players playing for incentives because, like, the Chiefs did let Chris Jones play in week 18. Week 18 last year to get his 2 sacks he needed to get his bonus money. So, I just for a couple guys off the top of my head, D Hop needs 1 more touchdown and another 100 yards or something for like 250,000 and another 250,000 for the touchdown. You got Tony Pollard needs 83 yards and 2 touchdowns for another 500K. You got Mike Evans needs something for bonus. Baker Mayfield.
But they try to win the division, so they definitely gonna play the Tampa.
Yeah. Well, they control their own destiny. They win, they got the division. But if they lose, they'll need Atlanta to lose too. And Atlanta,
because I think Mike Evans need about 100 some yards for another 1,000-yard season.
Yeah.
No, he already got the 1,000. He got the 1,000. I think he got the 1,000 already now. But it's like it was something else.
Double-digit touchdowns.
Something like that. I don't remember exactly. I was just looking at like the list of players that needed certain shit, and I'm just going off the top of my head of what I do remember.
And real quick in the AFC, if Denver loses and Miami wins and
Miami gets in,
Cincinnati wins. Miami gets in.
Miami is over Cincinnati. So, like I said, Cincinnati has to beat the Steelers, hope Miami loses, and Denver loses to the Chiefs backup. Denver loses to the Chiefs backups,
and they'll get in. Because right now the standings are: Buffalo is 13-3, Miami's 8-8. Only one that matter over there. Then we have Baltimore 11-5, Pittsburgh 10-6, Cincinnati 8-8, and then we have Houston 9-7, and then Kansas City's 15-1. The Chargers are 10-6, excuse me, and Denver's 9-7. So that's going to be interesting to see who gets in. But if Denver wins, it don't even matter.
Yeah, Denver win is over. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't win.
Who, Denver?
I just don't see how
it wouldn't surprise me if Kansas City wins.
Wouldn't be surprised either. We got NFC. We got Philly 13-3, Washington 11-5, and that's crazy. They are the 5th seed right now, 4th seed. That's crazy.
Wait, no. Who was the 4th? What'd you say?
Washington's 6.
I was gonna say there's no way possible Washington be 4 because they're in the same division.
Yeah.
Right Washington now, 6. You and the Vikings are fighting for 1 and 5. That'll be 1 and 5. 1 and 5 seed. Philly's locked in at 2. They're basically, if they play any star, they still get Saquon that record. 3 is the Rams. 4 right now is Tampa, who controls their own destiny. Then Washington is 6, and who the fuck is 7? Who's the last?
It has to be Washington.
No, Green Bay is 7.
Green Bay. Yeah, but Green Bay has clinched. They are in.
Now
whether they will be 7 or 6.
If Washington wins this week and Green Bay somehow manages to lose, Green Bay would be
7. They'll stay 7.
They'll be Well, no. Then if that's the case, if Green Bay wins and Washington loses, then Washington.
Yeah, they'll flip spots.
They just switch.
Yeah. Okay. And then Atlanta can get the fuck on somewhere.
But if Atlanta loses and Tampa loses and Atlanta wins, Atlanta gets in as the 4 and Tampa's out.
Yeah. Yeah.
So those two teams are all or nothing.
Tampa and Atlanta, they both need to get shit done. Everybody else is already in. It's all about where you're going to be. But Tampa, Philly's locked in at 2. And then the winner of the Vikings and Lions, the winners 1, the losers 5.
Yeah. So that's the biggest game of the season for both of them because that shit sucks. You have 13 wins and your ass is a road team in every game.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Did y'all? Hey, speaking of them, like we were talking about memes and all that shit and shorts and shit. They had the Family Guy joint. It's they're going on a road trip and they put their hands in. They said road trip is the playoffs. Vikings, Lions, Packers, and then here come the Bears with their head like they push their hand out the way like, nah, bro, not you.
Basically, them in the dust. Every that nigga said, yeah, and then we won this game. They was like, no, you didn't. Bro, whole season with the shit after that. We quit.
They never recover from the Hail Mary.
They never recovered.
Nope. Ever. So it is what it is. So before we get out of here, we are now going to be on YouTube. So if you check, this episode will be on YouTube. We did hear what you all were saying. Thank you for letting us know y'all wanted us on YouTube. We do appreciate that for the people who do listen. We have just been no audio and then some clips as well. But because we've had some people say, hey, go ahead and do the actual video, we decided to go ahead and do that. So you will see this on YouTube and all of our episodes going forward. We will post episodes or clips from other episodes from previous episodes. So you will see those as well too. Those will probably be shorts and things like that. But this will be our very first episode on YouTube. So thank you all for supporting. Please like, comment, subscribe. We do have the email. Our YouTube is at Everyday Gems Podcast as YouTube channel. Our email, if you want to email us, give us some ideas, things you want to hear, talk about, whatever the case may be. That is the Everyday Gems Podcast at gmail.com. The Everyday Gems Podcast at gmail.com. Again, thank you again. Like, comment, subscribe, and we will see y'all again on our next episode 33. Peace.
Everybody fuck with us. We fuck with y'all. Appreciate you.